So I learned the other day you shouldn't start talking straight away.
And do you hold it like that
Hey.
still?
That's right. It's like
I do for now, until I finish my 30-day. Oh look, hey, go-to girl New Zealand just joined. Because she's right here.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't mean to join. I meant to start a new one.
Oh well, you joined.
You joined.
Hi everybody, coming to you live from, well, near One Tree Hill in Auckland today. Just arrived here. Just got off a plane. The lovely Catherine Newton, who's taking photos of us, is picking me up from the airport.
I'm taking photos of you periscoping.
Yeah. Hey, Mother Truck and Chef. That's a great name, isn't it? I love it. Hey, Andrew. Who else have we got here? Enough said. Hey. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Here in, oh, wow. It's quite sunny. Beautiful Sunday here in Auckland.
Beautiful Sunday.
Here with Catherine Newton.
Hello, hello.
CatherineNewton.com. Natalie Cutler-Welsh, go-to girl. And we're going to, actually maybe I should, well, I'm going to have to do it this way. We're going to talk about lofty goals and why you need to set them. It's such a beautiful backdrop right now because we've got the sun and the blue sky.
Birds singing.
So, hello. Oh, hey, Cassia. She's saying hello to everybody.
Oh, hey, Cassia.
So this morning, in case you didn't know, the All Blacks won the Rugby World Cup Championships. And this is Rugby All Blacks is our favourite New Zealand team. And they beat Australia, and it was so awesome because it's the second Rugby World Cup final that we have won in a row. And what we were going to talk about...
No, not third in a row. Second in a row. Third
Second in a
ever.
row, third ever,
Gotcha.
since it started in 1987. People are like, yeah. And they have some hearts for that, double tap some
Yeah.
hearts.
And if you
Lots
want
of
to know
hearts.
anything about rugby, like we totally know everything.
Oh yeah, I've got my two rugby experts here. I probably should put it that way. All right, fine, we'll put it this way for now. So everybody, if you're looking at us, I can't see you guys, you have to get in here a little bit more.
It's really zoomed in.
It is. Well, it's just my cool thing. So, okay, so we've got my lovely ladies with me today, and if you can't see us right, just flip your phone. But we're talking about setting lofty goals. So the All Blacks had it in their mind after the last Rugby World Cup that they wanted to defend their Rugby World Cup title, which is totally awesome, but very, very difficult to do and had never been done before. So we are the first team in the world to do that. And, you know, that took a whole lot of planning. It also took a whole lot of individuals. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Catherine. A whole lot of individuals training really, really hard for this goal. And it also took a whole lot of planning on behalf of management and the captains and everything. And I think it just proved a point to us today, all of us, that you have to set lofty goals and absolutely go for it. And then you need accountability partners, mastermind groups, and people holding you accountable to making that happen. Plus a small team on your side, or a big team, a team of ambassadors, whatever you want, to really make that happen. So where are we from? We're from New Zealand. Well,
New Zealand.
Nat is actually Canadian originally, but she lives here now.
I'm periscoping at the same time. I'm gonna pan mine over. You can see that we've got sheep in the distance.
We really do.
So we're in New Zealand. And the
Actually,
only ones
show
in
them
New
over there
Zealand
as well. I don't know if you guys can see them, but we have sheep over there.
Where we are. We're all just sitting out in the sunshine on the hill having some coffee.
Having some
good coffee. But we were talking about this. So, Catherine, do you want to share one of your lofty goals? Or
Yeah.
maybe an experience from when you've set a really lofty goal that worked out well for you? Thank you for the love and heart.
Yay!
It's matching our colours, by the way.
It totally is.
Yeah.
I love it. So lofty goals are absolutely imperative if we want to get ahead in life. However, I've had a really interesting experience with goals just recently. So, you know, the All Blacks, they decided they, you know, knew that they wanted to win. Okay, so they set their intention on it. They focused on it. They you know, did what it took. They, like you say, they surrounded themselves with the right kind of people to make sure that it happened. And a really big turning point that I've had in my business and my life just recently is a lofty goal from the experience of not worrying about the money. And this is really interesting. You see, I used to have this big lofty goal that my business would be making $2 million a year, running my coaching and training program, coaching coaches and working with business owners. And what was interesting is that there was a part of me, Natalie, that didn't actually fully believe that I could do it. And this belief was getting in the way because, you see, my fear was stronger than my belief in myself to do it. And so what I did was I took out the financial amount. And I started to talk about experiences. So I wanted to be able to run my coaching and training business in a way that provided not only myself but people around me and my clients with experiences that would enrich their lives, that would create abundance and prosperity for all. And that's when the money started to flow. And it was actually coming to your retreat in December at Waiheke Island. And under the
a year ago.
Oh my gosh.
When I introduced you guys.
Oh my
Because
gosh,
I'm the connector.
She's the connector, the go-to girl, the fabulous go-to girl.
With a great name.
That I really got it. I really got that it actually, I feel more authentic when I'm actually focusing on creating experiences. And I've had a year of amazing experiences. I've pretty much followed Natalie around the world. Been inspired by her. I mean, you guys have been inspired by Natalie, right? Give us lots of love.
And you
if
guys
you've been
can share
inspired
it
by
too. So
Natalie.
if you click in the bottom right, you guys can share it out to your peeps if you think they'd be, you know,
awesome.
this would be relevant to them and useful.
And thank you. I think it's Cassia putting out all those beautiful
Yay,
hearts. She's
Cassia!
And you can go like hashtag All Blacks.
Hashtag All Blacks.
So basically, in a nutshell, my lofty goal is about having an enriching and amazing experiences that expand my horizons and my possibilities. As I said, not just for myself, but for the greater good of all. And when I started coming from that perspective, my belief in myself to be able to do that went through the roof, and my fear about earning the money completely changed and transformed. So that's my lofty goal I'm sharing with you today.
I love doing Periscopes with other people because you guys can just do this. We've all been up since 5 a.m. watching the All Blacks. Like, we got there to support the finals, so my brain is starting to go. Nat, do you want to share one of your lofty goals or a process that you've been
that's
through?
cool. So we're just doing a tandem Periscope at the moment. So we've got hello to Natalie Sisson's followers, hello to the Go-To Girl followers. So it's interesting. I think especially if people have money blocks, if you focus on the money more, it almost magnifies that fear. And I love that you talk about focusing on the experiences. Yeah. And I think also a lot of the things I say to my clients is like, how do you want to feel? You know, that question, right? How do you want to, not just like, what do you want to do? What do you want to have? But how do you want to feel like every day in your business, in your life, and when you focus on the feelings and the experiences, it's just so much better. But what I wanted to talk about and kind of link it into the All Blacks thing is the ebbs and flows of the business journey, right? So being an entrepreneur, small business owner, like it's awesome and you get all this freedom, but there are times when you go like, really, what am I doing? I'm not reaching the goals that I wanted, and you feel like you're a bit low. So for example, the Aussies would have been feeling that way, you know, for the whole first half of the game or the rugby game, right? But I think
especially at the end.
Yeah, definitely at the end. But I think when they started to make their comeback, I think what the All Blacks did, you know, is they just were calm and cool, and they kept their goal. You know, they put the work in and all that. Awesome teamwork, by the way. But they didn't go like, oh my God, this sucks. They're gaining on us. You know, that kind of stuff.
So they've been planning it for 4 years. Like in their mind, it wasn't just down to that moment. It was about keeping the structure and keeping the processes and keeping what they
had. Eye on the ball.
Exactly. Yeah. The winner on the day. Hashtag bad saying.
But so I guess the message really there is in business, it's not always rosy, but when it's not rosy, like that's a great time to either dig in or just revisit, like, why are you doing it in the first place? Like that's something that I talk to a lot of people about. And sometimes you just have to change your game plan. Yeah. Or bring some different people in, right? Get some people off the bench or whatever.
Nice.
I love my awesome rugby now.
Nice.
Do you want to hold it for a little, or are you okay?
I'm so hot right now.
And we are hot because it's a beautiful sunny day. So I will just finish off with, that's beautiful, Catherine. Thank you
look
for
at
holding
that,
it.
posing.
So with my Right to Freedom initiative, right? A little bit like
yeah.
what Catherine was saying, it scares the bejesus out of me because it's such a big, lofty vision, but I also know it's not about me at all. It's about bringing this vision to life for the greater good of people around the world who deserve freedom. So if I focus on everybody's right to freedom, it makes it more doable, and it makes it feel like it has the purpose that I am willing to commit everything to for, and also enlist other people on to help who believe in it too. So yes, it's my lofty goal and vision, but I hope that it's other people's as well, and they feel they have just as much right to be part of it and spread the word. But at the same time, this is like a 7 to 9 year game plan for me, just like the All Blacks was a 4-year game plan, and probably even before. Japan, the same team, they came along to the Rugby World Cup and did extraordinarily well. We were all surprised and shocked, and they were like, we're not, because we have been drilling on this for 4 whole years to get this right. So this is all about a lofty goal has to have a process and structure behind it, and it also needs for you to plan that out appropriately and develop the right mindset that you know you can stick with it, because there will be times, as Nat said, when the entrepreneurial roller coaster comes in, the fears, the doubts, they creep in, and you feel like giving up, and that's exactly when you reach out to your awesome community, your friends, your family for the utmost in support and belief in what you're doing.
And don't you think, everyone, that we should finish with a Robbie Williams song from last night?
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah.
You went to the concert last night, right?
I did go to Robbie
I'm
Williams.
I'm going to double tap mine, so these guys
double
can see
tap
the
if
views.
you love Robbie Williams with some hearts, please. And yeah, he was amazing at concert, and I'm trying to think of maybe what one of his songs.
Let me
entertain you. Down, down, down.
Show us how you dance,
Let
Natalie.
me entertain you. Down, down, down. Come on, come on, come on, come on,
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh yeah, reach your goals. All right, thank you for joining us and thank you for the hearts. One person, geez, what's up with that on a Sunday?
I'm just going to finish up with my Periscope saying that I think one of my key messages, being the go-to girl, is Matt said to me the other day, like, what do you love doing the most? And I was like, I love connecting people. Like, I love going, ooh, you should meet, like I just said to you now, I've got someone who might want to interview you on this podcast. And so I think the thing is, like, surrounding yourself with awesome people who you, like, truly, admire, you hang out with. I think the thing that three of us have in common, we freaking love to sing. Like, we're always just good in singing.
Been crazy.
And handstands. In fact, Nat Cutlerwell should roll down the hill now, but we don't want her to hurt her back.
That's true.
So we'll finish off. We could.
On the
But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys have set some amazing lofty goals.
Any questions? Hey, we can. Does anyone have a question for Catherine, Nat, or the other Nat about
just trying to
anything? I'm loving that. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that's
Three Kings.
Oh, Three Kings. That's so close by. Where are you guys tuning in from? And did you enjoy the group Periscope today? You're all being a little quiet. Tell us.
Mine's super shaky. There we go.
Okay. We look like we're sitting in a farmland. It's beautiful here.
Yeah. It is about to end, but hey, if anyone wants to ask any question about social media, business, coaching, freedom,
group Periscopes,
all that.
Oh yeah, Cassia loves group Periscopes.
Yay!
Any final requests? Otherwise, we're going to hashtag All Blacks. Hashtag
Richie McCaw. Richie McCaw. You know what I love?
McCaw. We love Richie
when
McCaw.
They do that. Okay, first of all, they're so good at their little, at the end. I think that Dan and Richie, they're just, not only are they super hot, but they're really good at expressing themselves, I think.
You know, that actually crossed my mind when the coaches were out
Dan Carter.
And they were being interviewed, how do you feel about, oh my goodness, they just won the World Cup. And yeah,
they're a bit too humble, the Kiwis.
It's been a good game, and I'm proud of the boys. And then Dan gets up there and he's like, oh, I'm so grateful. And it's like, wow, just when you put a little bit of confidence and a bit of charisma, a bit of personality, and it's the same with the work that we do. It's like you put in the personality into what you do, and I think people subscribe to that more. Would you guys agree with that?
I think people binge too much on candy and sleep. Okay, that's got nothing to do with lofty goals, but fair enough. I think people probably are binging on too much candy and sugar. Yes, I absolutely agree. If you put everything in behind your vision, people will support you on it. If you are grateful for every opportunity, and if you can speak eloquently about the things that you love, you will get amazing people following you on that journey and supporting you.
And if you follow Natalie Sisson, then you're a rock star anyway.
It's good, and Natalie Cutler-Welsh.
And Natalie Cutler-Welsh.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey guys, catch ya.
Thanks, Cassie, for that.